Yes, people, how are we doing? This pod we are dedicating to Fabio Wardley versus Big Fat Titty Miller.
Yay!
Oh, I knew it would be enticing. I didn't expect it to be this good so far. What's that? By the way, just before we get into it, anytime there's a bit of needle on stage or if things are looking a bit lively, Frank hates it.
I know.
I'm thinking, after all these years, Frank, surely you know that sells like the fights like no other. He's like, no, I don't like it. I don't want it happening. He always tries to sort of curtail it anyway.
I'm not having it.
He does, though. He
loves it. Yeah. He's been in the game long enough. He knows what sells and what don't. Yeah. Probably just doesn't want the board for sending him any letters about it. But who don't want that? What promoter don't want that? Yeah, but yeah, you say that, but then in the press conference, we go straight into it. In the press conference, when it all kicked off, they all went head to head, and then they finally sat down, and everything sort of got sorted, and then Frank Wardley speaks like, we don't like to see this, this fight don't need this, like he's not representing the sport and all that. And about 2 minutes later, he goes, by the way, he goes, Fabio Wardley, he's half from Brooklyn, just letting you know. So, he'd be the best fighter in Brooklyn. And I thought, you're fucking starting it up again. and then that's when he started saying stuff about suck the dick and all that after that, I think.
Yeah.
Saying that he's the top boy in Brooklyn.
I've not heard some sucking cock, I tell you. Like, that's all he said, fucking Big Fatty Miller, anyway.
What was going down in 25 all about?
What's
on the
that?
back of his shirt. Going down 25. Is that his number of fights?
No, that's I don't know what the 25 is, but that means getting knocked out, isn't it?
2025, isn't it? Oh, 2025. Is that what year it is? Fucking hell. Yeah,
I thought you're looking a bit in depth in that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was fantastic. And Big Fatty Miller, he shouldn't be in the ring. He's the biggest mug in the sport, but he didn't half sell a fight. And he is gold dust. He is almost box office to watch. So make it out what you will. I mean, we've given up shouting from the rooftops that these drug failures shouldn't be in the sport. They are, end of. It is what it is. I hope there's some VADA testing in this, but yeah, it is going to be a bloody good fight from what we've seen so far. And who do you think won the press conference, if that matters? How do you think Fabio Wardley done in comparison to Fabio Wardley of the past, who's normally, he was on the day today, but he's a very good talker in general? Okay. You didn't fucking watch it, did you? Johnny B, over to you.
I've watched clips. I'm not completely clues. I've watched some clips. I've watched clips. I just say I thought Fabio was good. I thought Fabio is very articulate and he doesn't have like a street accent. I thought he was quite good. Like he says, "I'm going to knock you out," and he would have been more respectful. But obviously, Big Baby Miller come with the energy that he always comes with. But it just sounds so much better in that New York accent, that Brooklyn accent, and even when he's saying about. You said Big Baby Killer in a music video
track.
Or something. Yeah. He kept saying that to Fabio Wardley. I think Fabio Wardley was like, what's he going on about? And then, because he was shouting it at Fabio in his like Brooklyn accent, and it just sounds all like street and hip hop or whatever, then Fabio started going, if I said it, I'd stand on it.
I know as well. He got all American, didn't he? I'd stand on that.
Because
I'd stand on that.
It just didn't sound right when he was going head to head. It didn't sound for long, but he did for a bit. I was like, you just gone all Brooklyn. If I said I'd stand on it. I said I'd stand on it.
Y'all listen, I'll stand on that, I tell you.
Yeah.
He was good. He was good, though. Fabio Wardley was good.
I thought he was good.
Yeah, that diss track was a load of bollocks. It's just that...
What is that about?
The DJ, I think it's Majestic or something like that. I think he made a track, AI track, funny enough.
Oh.
So apparently you could do AI tracks these days. You could do AI music. He made a track, and I don't know if he used Fabio's voice.
Oh, fucking hell.
But he got them two having a little back and forth or something on this track, Big Baby Killer, and he said something about it. And obviously that was on Joe Joyce's fight. And Fabio Wardley was there, so he's fucking listening to it. He's gone, you fucking what? Yeah.
I feel a bit dirty watching it. Just, Big Baby Miller's background and,
I know.
we all know, just, you're getting excited, I shouldn't be, but I am.
Yeah.
I am excited. I can't wait to see it. But deep down, it's all wrong. I'm trying to think of analogies. I did think of one there. But I won't say.
It's like a danger wank, isn't it?
Do you know when you do something you shouldn't be doing, but you know you're enjoying it really? There's a lot of them examples I can give.
It's like wanking in one room, but your mum and dad are in the other.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
You look like Ricky Gervais the way you said that. What was I going to say? Yeah, but ringside at Joyce v. Hergovich, all the heavyweights are together. Yeah. It's like a big happy family. Everyone's having selfies with Baby Miller. He's in town. No one gives a fuck. No one cares. I even think that Spencer Brown, there's something in the contract where Team Wardley couldn't mention it. Because why on earth that weren't mentioned at the press conference, I don't know. He never said it. And he had all this shit's coming at him, telling him he's going to do stuff with his girlfriend. Did you see that bit as well when he said that? Yeah, and he never mentioned the drugs.
His girlfriend they're having a baby.
Yeah.
Mate. Funny enough, that was the reference to his top. He said, Dev Sandwich said, "You got going down on your top," and he said, "Yeah, that's what I'm going to do to Fabio's girlfriend or something like that." Yeah, low blow.
Sometimes you just don't go there, do you? You know what I mean?
He's a scumbag throughout. He's a scumbag
It's the art of war.
Oh, come on, Fabio. Come on, let's put another hole in someone else's cranium, please.
I don't think you can dent that man's cranium.
He can. He can.
He's got some serious chin. All right, let's get on to the fight then. So, Fabio coming off. What's Fabio coming off? Oh, that fucking Fraser Clark annihilation, and then Big Fatty Miller coming off the Andy Ruiz draw, which we all think he won. Fair to say that
the dog shit fight, that one, absolute dog shit, boring fight. Miller versus Ruiz. Did you enjoy it? Any of you two?
No, it was not really. Not massively. I enjoyed the Dubois fight.
Pleased. Yeah, that was mustard.
I was going to say, as much as he was a different man when he was a lot better when he was on Peds, and he was clearly on Peds at the time. He's still got a lot left. He's still got a lot about him, and he
lost a lot of weight though for the Ruiz fight. I remember that. But seeing him in that Norwich shirt sat there, he looks like he's fucking piled it all back on again.
Yeah.
He ain't going to last. It's 12 rounds. Obviously, he's not going to last 12 rounds with Fabio. No chance in the world is he going to do that. He ain't going to be able to keep up with the pace. You know, the energy and the power shots. Fabio hits so hard. And if Fabio can do the rounds, you know, he can go in the trenches. He's done it all. Not done it all, but, you know, he's proved every facet of, you know, what's needed. I think what's required to go on and maybe challenge for a world title, maybe even win it. Because he hits hard enough, he can clean you out. No way Big Baby Miller wins this fight. No chance.
But let me say this to you, right? In terms of who's got the best resume, so do you think that a draw with Andy Ruiz is better than a win against Fraser Clark?
Yeah, it is.
No, because he didn't win. Draws ain't a win, is it?
So in terms
you
of
either win or you fucking lose.
In terms of his resume, really, I suppose Andy Ruiz, the draw, he goes 10 rounds with Daniel.
Sorry. No, I said it, he was going, sorry.
It's Ricky Gervais face again.
Go on, John.
The 10 rounds with Daniel Dubois.
Lost.
I know, I'm just fucking, let me get my sentence out, bruv. He goes 10 rounds with Daniel Dubois, who, you know, you were saying is going to smoke him in a round, if I remember rightly.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
You didn't say he's going
I said he was going to smoke him in a round.
Did you say he was good? You didn't give him any chance.
You picked Big Baby Miller in that fight.
You didn't give him any chance.
We're going to start calling out things. You picked Big Baby Miller. It's another one of your
Did you give him any chance?
Who? Big Baby Miller against Dubois?
Yeah.
No. I thought he'd lose.
But he goes 10 rounds with him, and then he has a draw with Andy Ruiz, starches Lucas Brown. So if you look at Fabio Wardley, Fraser Clark...
I hope we don't mention Lucas Brown in all of this.
Fraser Clark, straight out of the Olympics, more or less. David Adelaide. We'll see what David Adelaide has done. So in terms of resume and been in there in big fights and sort of been in there in an ebb and flow? Do you think he's got a better resume than Fabio Wardley? Do you think this is the biggest fight for Fabio Wardley? Let me rephrase it. For Fabio Wardley, is this his biggest test? And for Adelaide, is this his biggest test against Fabio Wardley? That's a better way of putting it.
Adelaide?
Huh?
What are you talking about, Adelaide?
For Big Baby Miller, yeah.
Wardley, you mean?
Yeah, is this his biggest test? Wardley.
Yeah, you said Adelaide.
But for Wardley, is this his biggest test? Fucking hell, man. I got interrupted about 1 million times. Fuck it. Go on, someone else speak. Go on.
I know what you mean. Is it each other's biggest test?
Yeah.
Right? Could have just said that, but it's fine.
Yes.
Yes on both counts.
So you think, hold on, so you think that Fabio Wardley is a bigger test than Andy Ruiz?
That Andy Ruiz is shot to bits. Fabio's fucking fresh and hungry, mate, and hits like a fucking train. Ruiz is done. He was done after he beat Joshua.
So you think Fabio's a bigger test than Daniel Dubois?
Well, I was going to ask that. I was going to ask
just said, is it the biggest test? They say, did he win or lose? Is it the biggest test?
That's a good question.
Who hits harder as well? Answer that one, Kai. Who hits harder, Dubois or Wardley?
I couldn't separate them, really. You can't put a hole in a man's head. You can't put a hole in a man's head and say that, do you know what I mean? He don't hit harder than him or whatever. You can't do that. He's literally put a hole in someone's head. So you'd have to say Wardley hits harder.
Yeah.
Until I see evidence otherwise. Yeah, I mean, it's a good question, to be fair, John. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Is Daniel Dubois tougher? Well, at the moment, if Wardley goes in there and sparks him out in 3 rounds, you'd
Wardley's
have to say
tougher
no,
than Dubois. Wardley's tougher than Dubois. I'm not having that.
What, the Dubois that just ate all those Hrgovic punches for fucking breakfast? That Dubois.
But, hold on. We've got 100% record for Fabio Wardley being tough as nails. We've got a 60 to 70% record of Dubois being tough as nails.
That's just a fact. You got the Fraser Clark fight, the first fight.
All right.
Yeah,
so, but
Fabio was tough as fuck in that fight.
I agree. I'm 100%. I agree with you.
Breathe.
You're saying we've got all of this. That was the one fight, wasn't it?
All right. Well, then Dubois took a knee again.
I was only talking about the toughness factor.
Yeah, but you said all this evidence. All this evidence got one fight.
You know, Dubois spewed it a couple of times as well.
So again, I know this is lower level and everything, and you could actually pick holes in this because it's actually not ideal. But you know, he had a couple of problems against Eric Molina. He toughed that one out.
True.
He had a couple of problems against Nick Webb. He toughed that one out. He toughed it out against Fraser Clark. David Adelaide, he had some problems. He got through that. He's just... what's the other one? Gorman. We was there for Gorman.
Yeah.
He fucking toughed that one out. So that man is a tough cookie. And I think, as I say, Dubois... Well, I'm all on board. Dubois, like, we called him a quitter and that, like, and we totally retract it. He's the man. But... as a whole,
he still has
you've got to
taken
say Fabio Wardley is more tougher because 100% of the time he's tough. Danny Dubois got some history, like I'll lump it. But we're all on board. He's fucking the man now.
But is he tougher than Big Baby Miller?
Yeah, good question. Good question. Big Baby Miller's tough as fuck. It's going to be a hard fight. It really is going to be a grueling fight. I just think Fabio Wardley's going to catch him. And he's absolutely lethal at finishing Fabio. Absolutely lethal. He is in one of the best finishers in the heavyweight division. You look through his fights. I know a lower level, but he's a scary bastard when he smells blood. So I think on that basis, he's going to knock him out and he's just going to finish him. Big Bowman is too slow these days. He may have the aggression and, you know, he is tough and he's got a good chin, but I think he's going to come undone.
Just don't get emotionally involved if I'm Fabio. Because at the moment, he's probably walking around thinking, I'm going to take this fucking geezer's head off after what he said. Just take him into deep waters and he'll beat him. He'll stop him late. I can put money on it. Well, I will be putting money on it. But that's some good questions there, John.
Yeah, it's 12 rounds as well. It's 12 rounds as well. Yeah, I think I heard Dillian White sat in an interview as well. He just says, going down the stretch, he goes, he won't be able to live with Fabio. And I think it will. I think he's 36 isn't he, or 37, Big Baby Miller, weighing in 330 pounds and all that. I think he just looks so big. And like, as I say, I always rated him a lot more than you two did. I just think what he does, I think he's quite good at doing what he's doing. I think if you think of Joe Joyce as a big unit that comes forward, the amount of shots that he eats, Baby Miller don't eat that many shots coming forward. He is quite sort of slippery. He moves his head well. He gets in the right positions. He knows when to hold, when not to. He throws he's quite fast with his hands on the inside, like 1-2s. He throws the uppercut quite fast. I've seen him eat big shots off of Daniel Dubois, just shake him off, keep walking forward. Yeah. Seen him eat big shots off of Andy Ruiz, who hits fucking hard, shake him off and walk forward. So he's going to pose problems for Fabio because he'll just keep walking forward. And Fabio, he ain't got the experience. He ain't. This is the acid test for Fabio Wardley. This is it. In the pro games, this is the acid test for it. It is. This is the fucking strong. This is
Baby Miller, man.
I agree.
No, I don't agree. Baby Miller's got no one on his resume. He's beaten nobody.
We just done it.
He's beaten nobody.
So if you,
I'd argue.
You're right. I'd argue, nobody, but he always poses problems.
Who's his best win?
Who wins, Baby Miller or Fraser Clark?
I'm asking you a question. You've asked enough fucking questions. You've asked enough. Who's Big Baby Miller's best win? Lucas Brand.
He drew with Andy Ruiz.
Yeah.
But that's not a win.
Done over by
you don't
Andy
fucking win if you draw.
But he did win the fight.
You lose.
He won it.
He did win, Kyle.
He won it.
He drew. It's a draw.
Which
means there's no winner. They both go home.
Taylor Cattrall.
Anyway,
that was a fucking win for Taylor. Jesus.
His best win is Lucas Brand. Fraser Clark's better than Lucas Brand. That's a fact.
Is Fraser Clark better than Baby Miller?
Yes. Technically, yes.
Really?
Yeah, you can all fucking stick that in your pipe. A lot of yous. Yeah, he is. Fraser Clark's a better technical fighter than Baby Miller. I don't know what you're seeing in Baby Miller that you rate so highly, John.
It's not a rate highly.
Slips him right. It's because you fucking picked him and he lost. No, you're trying to justify your pick.
No, I know
the way you operate, son.
As a like this gatekeeper guy to go in, if you're like in the top 10 and you want to have those fights, this guy,
he ain't an acid test.
I think for Fabio Wardley, it's his biggest test. I think it's his biggest
step up.
Even Fabio Wardley said it, and so did Dillian White say it.
It's a step up just because he's a big lump.
You just said he's not better than Fraser Clark, so how can it be a step up?
No,
I think you're doing him an injustice here because he did pose. We picked Big Baby Miller. Me and you picked Big Baby Miller to beat Dubois, which he did, but it caused him a lot of problems. He did, and now Dubois is the man. So he caused the man.
I just don't like him. I think that's where it's coming from.
I know that you're emotionally involved, didn't you?
He's a bit of a scumbag.
Yeah, I tell you what, if he sneaks in a bit of EPO before the Fabio Wardley fight, I'll tell you, I have a different fucking story.
He's a fucking cheat. And you're right. I did look. I said Fraser Clark was technically a better boxer. Doesn't mean he's tough as him. Maybe I don't know.
It's just the thing.
But he's tough. His toughness was down to drugs. Juicing himself up, throwing 200 fucking punches around.
But he weren't.
That's how he's made his career.
He was tough.
It is true.
He was tough in the Dubois fight, and he weren't on drugs there.
Yeah, because he was fucking 480 pounds. You can't knock out someone that fat.
But that doesn't matter. Toughness is toughness, isn't it? Doesn't matter if you're 1 pound or 1,000 pound.
I just don't like
him.
He
is tough. Come on, you got to give him that. I know you're emotionally involved when you speak in here. That's what it is.
I just don't. Fabio cleaned him out. I really do.
Yeah,
I really
everyone. The whole of the boxing world is like.
I just don't want to give him too much credit. I don't want to call him some gatekeeper to a world title. I don't want to call him like it's nothing. He's just another fight along the way for Fabio Wardley that happens to have a bit of a name because he's got a big mouth and he's done a load of drugs and got fucking done for the Joshua fight. That's what he's known for. That's what he's known for. He's not known for anything in the ring, is he?
Dillian White's done drugs.
What has he done in a boxing ring that anyone can give him any credit for? Name me one thing. A draw with Ruiz. That's it. A washed up Ruiz that was way overweight and didn't even want the fight, took it for money. Ruiz nearly lost to fucking Chris Arreola. That's the Ruiz we were talking about. So Big Baby Miller doesn't bring any credit into a boxing ring. You only like him because of his mouth and what he's like in press conferences. That's the top and bottom of it. Let's move on.
Messiah has spoken.
That's that done.
That's that done. Yeah, I think he is half decent. I'm giving him a bit more credit than you. But
by the way, can I just quickly say this is for the WBA regular. This is for that belt.
What happened to the belt? Kubrat Pulev had it.
Did they say that today, Sonny? It's for the WBA regular.
Oh, no,
Can't
switch
be.
off
Kubrat
when I hear
Pulev's
interim regular supercharged fucking golden teeth.
I think they offered the fight. I think Pulev
would not give a shit.
Refused to fight Wardley. So maybe...
I'm checking.
I'm sure I heard that today.
No, it's for a WBO Intercontinental fucking
was that what they said? Intercontinental.
Who wins, Big Baby Miller or Dillian White?
Dillian.
Do you want Dillian to win?
If Dillian does beat him, yeah.
Do you want him to win, Kyle?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Because he's just slightly less of a...
he's with the good people of the Texas Commission, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, fair point. I'll take that one.
Right.
I'll take that one. He's done me there. He has done me there.
Yeah, I do.
No, don't worry about it, Dillian. He's all clear.
But on another note, good for Fabio, and it's at Portman Road. I reckon it's going to have 34,000 people there.
Oh, really?
That's blinding.
That's
blinding.
Well
good
done,
for him.
Fabio. You made it, bruv. Well done.
Yeah, mate. Pack out a stadium, his own stadium of the football team he supports. That's the dreams. That's what dreams are made of. Good luck to him, mate.
Undercard's going to be like.
Yeah, that's a good point. I wonder what they're going to stick on that undercard because they've paid Big Baby Miller a chunk of change for this. Is it even going to be on paper? It's got to be with a DAZN subscription, sure.
It's got to be, man.
This ain't no pay-per-view fight.
No, I would have said pay-per-view.
Well, it's going to be a shit undercard.
Does that sell? Yeah, I was just going to say. Well, I was just going to say, does it need a good undercard to sell out, or will it sell out? Of course it does.
No, I think it needs a good undercard just because of the event. You know, how often is he going to be packing out Ipswich Stadium? It just needs it. But obviously, you're not in the business to lose money. So I don't know how much is in the kitty now from Frank Warren, or whether Fabio's had to take slightly less or something to get Baby Miller in the ring just for the profile.
Yeah.
I don't know. But we see it with Fisher Allen. That undercard is shocking. No disrespect to the undercard fighters, but they're all next-gen fighters. I suppose it is kind of Johnny Fisher's not.
It's not the best. It's just not.
It's a terrible undercard, isn't it? I thought they would have stuck at least another heavyweight fight.
It's an Eddie Hearn undercard. It's an Eddie Hearn night.
It's a bad undercard, man.
Sorry. Yeah.
And we paid 88 quid for our tickets.
That's the thing. I don't mean this
disrespectfully. If it would have been 50 quid and then 30 quid or something, you might have swallowed it.
Always moaning.
You're charging near enough 90 quid for a ticket with a shit undercard.
I don't mean this disrespectfully, but yeah, that undercard. What that's done is we're going, and what that's done to us is we're going. Shall we go in at 9 o'clock now? Whereas if it was a great undercard, we go in at 7, but we're not enticed to go in it earlier. Yeah,
I mean, we'll go in and watch
for the fighters, but there's nothing meaty enough on there for us to. So get on, yeah. Anyway, okay. Anything more to say on that?
No,
I quite enjoyed that conversation.
Hold on a sec. Hold on.
Is it for the WBA regular?
No. What they must have said today is the winner of this bout will position themselves for a shot at the WBA regular. So maybe the winner has got the shot at Pulev, but Pulev apparently blanked Wardley, so maybe he has to drop that little position. But let me just quickly get this out. So Usyk's got the WBA belt. Pulev is the regular champion. Fabio's number 1, Hunter 2, Itoma 3, Miller 4. So now Wardley and Miller are fighting. So then you've got Itoma, Michael Hunter and Pulev. So they're all circling around that belt, those names there.
It's mad how Moses is he's high on a lot of rankings now. Moses, he's beaten nobody. But nuts, isn't it?
But surely they're not going to stick him in with Michael Hunter. Fucking
I was just going to say, that's a good fight, isn't it?
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
What, for Fabio, you mean, next?
No, for
Moses.
Moses Itoma. I wouldn't stick him in with Michael Hunter, you know.
Done shit all, though, ain't he, for a while, Michael Hunter. That inactivity is going to fuck him. He's such a good fighter. The man took Usyk all the way. He's such a good fighter, but, I mean...
It's a banana skin.
Skin,
what reward? No one even, the casuals don't even know who Michael Hunter is. What reward is there in that? I suppose, but if there's a shot at a WBA title or something, I don't know.
I think they're chasing the WBO at name. Moses, Team Moses, Itoma.
When I saw an interview of him the other day, I got a feeling he was a bit gutted that the way things have fallen, he couldn't get this Mike Tyson record.
Really? It's still up for. Oh, it's got to be by
in May. He's got 1 month. It's not going to happen. But he was just a bit. He was saying, like, in so many words, he was saying, if it was back in the day, or if the belts were all over the shop, I could have got my shot at them. But because they're tied up with Usyk and tied up with, Dubois and Parker up there, he said, I've got no chance of getting in front of them boys. But would he have done it? It would have been if it had fallen on like a Pulev, like Anthony Joshua and Charles Martin, then yes, he probably would have done it. But it is what it is. Doesn't matter. He's still going to be a fucking star, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, mate.
But if just for the WBO, if he fights Kai's favourite fighter, Justin Huni, right?
Huni. Why do you always go Huni?
I don't know. But if Usyk fights,
sarcastic.
If Usyk fights Parker, that's the 1 or 2 or whatever, the WBO, and then you got Huni and Itoma underneath it. So if Itoma beats Huni, does he get a shot at Usyk Parker winner? Anyway,
do you know what I've kept quiet about?
Oh, what, Vianello?
Yeah. I didn't want Kai just digging me a fucking new one.
Do you know what? I totally forgot. It was on my list of things to say it, but I told you it was fucking shit, mate.
He's scraped through old Torres, but is what it is.
Torres is the next big American heavyweight, mate.
Is he bollocks?
You need an American on the firm, don't you? You need one. I mean, Guido.
Who's the best American heavyweight? Is it Big Baby Miller?
What, currently? Right now? Yeah. What? Who wins, Miller v Wilder?
Oh, Miller.
Oh, yeah.
Who, Kai? Sorry, I didn't quite hear that, Kai. Who's that?
Wilder.
Yeah.
Who's the best American heavyweight? Go on, answer the question.
At the moment, Torres.
Yeah. Torres?
Yep, you heard me say it. I can say it again or send you a fax. Which one do you want?
Fax? They still do them.
What's the fax?
Oh, you don't know what a fax is? Okay,
no, I thought you meant fax. I know what a fax is. I thought you meant
send you a fax.
I thought you said send me the fax, not
no.
fax.
A fax.
Why are you sending me a fax, you fucking knobhead? What are you on about? You're talking some shit today. John, who's the best American heavyweight?
He's going to say Miller, isn't he? Just going to say Miller.
Charles Martin?
It's probably Miller. It's probably Miller.
Fuck off, John.
What? Surely Wilder don't...
Sorry, I swear
surely Wilder don't
me up.
No, I think Fabio beats Miller down the stretch, but I'm just saying, are you telling me Wilder cleans out Miller? Does he? Maybe. Lands on him. Who else is there? Charles Martin don't beat Miller.
Let's see how fucking Wilder gets on with Hardon before we start making any comments.
What's that going to tell us?
The best American heavyweights at the moment, there's a couple.
Is there?
Michael Hunter.
Oh, yeah, okay. A fully fit Michael Hunter, I'd have beaten Miller.
Yeah. Jared Anderson beats Miller.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
On it, Jared Anderson beats the shit out of Baby Miller.
We can all do it on his best day of the week if that punch lands and all that.
But Miller hasn't got a best day. He's done nothing in a boxing ring, beating Lucas Brown, who everybody beats. Turn it in. I'd even pick fucking Chris Arreola over him as well.
Oh, leave off.
I fucking would. Chris Arreola beats Big Baby Miller.
Does he bollocks? I'll beat Chris Arreola.
This is fun.
I'd have to say Miller. I'd have to say Miller is the best heavyweight in America, which is a sorry state of affairs, by the way. America, sort your lives out because you're a big old place. Like,
Big Baby Miller or Jermaine Franklin? Done the fucking pair of
you. Not me, Wayne. Miller wins that fight. Miller.
What is it with you and Miller?
Nothing. It's just a fucking question.
Is that your favourite beer or something? You like a fucking cold Miller when the sun comes out?
I don't know. It's a tough one for me. Tough one. He's quite good, Franklin.
Yeah, he is. Durable. I think he breaks his heart. Takes him into deep waters and drowns him. Drowns him in some Miller. Fucking tub of Miller juice. Yeah. I just don't like Miller. Boys, honestly,
you're never
going to... You're never going to convert me, ever.
We're not trying to convert you. We're just stating facts that he's a decent fighter.
He ain't shit.
Do you think anyone in boxing likes Miller? Are you winding us up?
Yeah, I can't stand on the side of somebody who I don't really.
Shut up! You love all these fighters that have taken drugs in the past. Don't get on your high horse for Miller.
Not him.
Why?
Not him.
So how about Tyson Fury and the ball?
He had about 8 different kinds in there, mate. He did. He went to the worst type of chemist and just went, "Give me all the peds you got. I'm going to do them all in one go." And he had a mad night on it. Big fucking mad night. Got all his mates round, injecting pills, fucking spliffs. It was all fucking going off. Lights, strobe lights going off. Big PED party. Yeah. Got a DJ round. Fucking started playing some house music. And when it was all off their nuts.
And when Eubank Jr. fights Ben, there's going to be a watch party, and you're going to see Kaya sitting there, all lights in his front room. Go on,
I'm Team Eubank. I'm Team Eubank. You know I am.
Eubank.
You're Team Ben because you're Team Ben because
you just love the whole event.
You've had a little tete-a-tete with Ben, didn't you, Conor Ben? You've had a little meet with him, and he was very nice when you met him. So I think you got a little soft spot. You're all from the same manor, and all you Essex boys all suck each other off out there, didn't you? Essex boys.
Oh, don't.
Oh dear. Right.